Time to talk about the pulley lab. I delivered to your house these pulleys and some long string. You already have this pulley, and you should have some paper clips from before. You might even have some extra string left over from the other experiments, and you've got your green spring scale. Don't cut up the long string. You're going to need it for the more complicated pulley setups. But if you have leftover string from previous experiments, you can use that for the shorter, simpler runs. The first thing we want to do is tie a loop in the end of the string. Now, if you can tie an overhand knot so that it looks like a pretzel, you can tie a loop in the end. You double over the rope, you make a loop, and you tie the same knot. It just goes over your finger and then through the hole, and it ends up looking like a pretzel, but you got a loop at the end. Now you'll have something to hang your spring scale from and pull with without having to tie knots every time you go to use this. Now I have loops on both ends. For my first setup, I've looped some string over a doorknob, put a paper clip on here so I can hook this on easily, and there's my top pulley. If you don't want to use a doorknob, just stack some books on top of a pencil, and you can hang your pulley from there. For the first setup, I'm going to use a shorter piece of string. I don't want to cut the long one. I tied loops in the ends of this string. Now you can use a water bottle as a weight, and you can adjust how much you have in here. I'll loop the rubber band around the top, and then I can put a paper clip on there to make it easy to take on and take off. I've got to feed the string through the top of the pulley. You're now going to want to weigh your bottle. This should be around 2 to 3 newtons. Now you have the bottle on the paper clip. You got your meter stick ready to go. And you can see how we have the hook of the spring scale in the loop. You want to read the spring scale while the weight is going up slowly. The next setup should look like this. Use the paper clips to hang everything. Now you can lift slowly and read the spring scale while it moves. All right, so I think you get the idea. Now you have to make more complicated ones.